I shall overcome, and I have overcome. I often think about myself growing up as this little girl, living in the Chicago housing projects on the west side named Henry Horner. Sitting on the porch, I always wonder why my parents did not want me to go outside. I didn't go too far. When I said not too far, I stayed right there in front of the apartment and on the porch. When you get older, you see what this world is really like. When this man came up to me and started talking to me, he asked me out. Me as a young lady, before my time, wanting to be grown, went out with him. It didn't cross my mind to think this man would harm me in any way until one day, one night, everything changes. My world became, oh Lord, his world. I was 26 when I met him, 7 years older than me. We knew each other from the neighborhood, but we met at Ronnie's Steakhouse. A lot of us remember Ronnie's Steakhouse downtown now. When I was there one night with some friends, I was just coming from Marshall Fields. We was cracking jokes. He asked me out to dance, and we was talking. He was tall, oh my goodness, dark-skinned and built, very attractive. I'm only 4'10" now, so anybody taller than me. Inside, I was like this little teenager. You know how you see your first love and somebody you love, you get to giggling like a... That's how I was. We had a good time, started out. When I was with this guy for 10 years, experienced physical and verbal abuse, until one day, I haven't been to work in a couple of days, and I knew I had to get up and leave. All I was thinking about was my sons. I remember looking up. He was holding one of my sons. All I can think of is just lay there and hoping he would stop. I knew once I got out the house, I would get help. I kept saying, he wouldn't harm his sons, but I wanted to get away. I remember this day good as day. It was cold outside. I had dark shades on. It's wintertime. There was still snow on the ground. I said to myself, I had to leave. It took me forever to get up and get dressed. I went to my job at Wall Street Deli. My boss didn't know who I was. My face was all bruised up, big, and she didn't know. She called my mother. My mother told me to go to my godmother's house. I went there until my mother and godmother came to get me. My mother and godmother was there with me at the police station. And all they kept saying, baby, just tell them what the address and the apartment number or where this incident took place so we could go get your sons. And so my sons could be released into my mother and godmother's care. By the grace of God, I was able to remember the address and the apartment number. After I gave them the information, my mother said I passed out. I don't remember nothing else. I was in a coma for 3 or 4 days. She said my 2 sons was taken care of. Just get well. As I lay in the bed thinking, laying in the bed in the hospital, just looking around, all I could see is these flowers and cars, but I didn't know how long I've been there. My son and I went into a shelter. From there, I had to heal and overcome and learn more about myself. Now, that was kind of hard for me, to be honest, because I wanted to stay in Miss Tara's own little ways and didn't want to change. If something that you said to me I didn't like, I gave you a response back. I didn't care how you took it. I knew I had to do better. When you have children, you can't always be defensive and angry. It took a lot of time to learn, but I realized I need to be around more positive and negative people. I found out what self-love really means through the organization called COFI, meaning Community Organizing Family Issues. The different workshops and listening to other people helped me realize what I need to accomplish. Now, we learn how to support myself and each other. What I learned at COFI, I was able to bring back to my sons. Now I'm able to love myself and appreciate me for who I am. A lot of my support comes from my mother and my uncle Anthony. They always tell me, keep my head up. Don't let no one tell you what you can and cannot do. Do what is best for you and what makes you happy. Regardless if it's wrong, they still there to support me. My friends are always looking up and showing me, checking up on me and showing me a better outlook. My two closest friends. The reason I go to laugh is because I look towards him and her, both of them. They are my big brother and big sister. But I met at COFI. One name is Dexter and the other one is Yolanda. They love me regardless. They show me so much love. They always there for me. And they always give me the best support I could have besides my family and COFI. So they are my second family. Okay, I'm trying to get to crying here. Makeup can't mess up now. Come on now. We ain't doing this now. Spend too much time on makeup. Oh, the powerful words of Martin Luther King tell a whole lot. He tells us what people we have fought for and what we still fighting for. I have overcome homelessness and domestic violence. I am more active than anything in all my sons and their lives. I have 4 sons, 25, 19, 13, and 12. Yes, I'm very busy. Woo, teenage years. Now I'm fighting for my son, who is the diverse learner, and showing other parents how to fight for their children who are diverse learners and how to fight for all children. I feel that you can overcome by coming out and seeing who you really are. You can overcome obstacles if you believe in yourself. And I'm going to repeat that one more time because this is something for me. You can overcome any obstacles if you believe in yourself and surround yourself with positive people who are going to love you for you. We shall overcome. Thank you.